At moments like these, you need to step back and say, "Where's the bloody knife party?"
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of trouble, and by opposing end them. No more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. Tis a consummation. To die. To sleep. Hey, there's the Rob. For on that sleep of death, what dreams may come.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Just like the rain down in Africa. It's gonna take some time, but I know you're worth fighting for.
Must give us pause. That
There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life.
For who would bear the whips and scorns of time?
The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's continually.
The pangs of despised love, the law's delay. The insolence of office and the spurns that patient merits of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make. With a bare bodkin, who would fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, the puzzles will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have.
Gone for a wide shot.
Caliban, you've made the right choice.
Then fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment, with this regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy horizons, be all my sins remembered.
Is that it?
Is that it?
Yay!
Yay!
And that's a cut.
And now for something completely different.
I fucking love cheddars!
And now for some analysis. Now read it.
Soliloquy is the third and most famous speech, seems to be governed by reason and not frenzied emotion, unable to do little but wait for completion of his plan. To catch the conscience of the king, Hamlet sparks an internal philosophical debate on the advantages and disadvantages of existence, and whether it is one's right to end his or her own life. Some scholars limit Hamlet's discussion to a deliberation of whether...
I'm sorry, continue.
I'll try. Whether he should take his own life. Yet nothing anywhere in the speech relates it to Hamlet's individual case. He uses the pronouns we and us, the indefinite who, the impersonal infinitive. He speaks explicitly of us all, of what flesh is heir to, of what we suffer at the hands of time or fortune, which serves incidentally to indicate what for Hamlet is meant to be. Hamlet asks the questions for all dejected souls: is it nobler to live miserably or to end one's own sorrows? With a single stroke, he knows that the answer would be undoubtedly yes if death were like a dreamless sleep, The rub, or obstacle, Hamlet faces is the fear of what dreams may come. The dread of something after death. Hamlet is well aware that suicide is condemned by the church as a mortal sin. Hamlet's soliloquy is interrupted by Ophelia, who is saying her prayers. Hamlet addresses her as nymph, a courtly salutation common in the Renaissance. Some critics argue that Hamlet's greeting is strained and coolly polite, and his request that she remembers him in her prayers is sarcastic. However, others claim that Hamlet, emerging from his moment of intense... I'm nearly finished, you do something else? Personal reflection genuinely implores the gentle and innocent Ophelia to pray for him.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Start again anyway, because I didn't get it started.
Yeah.
Go whenever though. Yep.
For who would bear the whips and scorns of time?
For who would bear the whips and scorns of time?
The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's continually.
What was that?
Continually.
Continually?
Continually.
Say the line again.
Continually. The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely.
The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's...
Tumuli.
The fuck is that?
Contumely. Check it. Line 79.
Contumely.
Contumely. The pangs of despised love, the law's delay.
I can't remember it when you say it like that.
The pangs of despised love.
The pangs of despised love.
The law's delay.
The law's delay.
Yeah, film.
I can't remember it now. Don't look at me like that.
The oppressor's wrong.
Hold on. You ready?
Yep.
The pangs of despised love, the law's... The what's delay? Oh, I got it right.
You're holding the script and you're still doing it wrong.
No, I have to look out there because it looks better. Okay.
Are you finished?
Yep.
Okay, cool.